What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. Nigga, you ain't got no juice. Believe that. I'm back with another video. Before I start today's video, as always, guys, do me a great big favor. Go by and check out the Big Gamer Small Talk store to check out some of our apparel, shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, coffee mugs. We got it all. We even got Big Gamer Small Talk facial beards and dreads. We got it all. Next Gen 720 back from the video. Nigga, you ain't got no juice. Believe that. Anyway, on to today's video, man. That's my song there too, man. I've never been a Boosie Badass fan, but I like that song. No juice. Anyway. It froze? My shit froze? I think it froze. But anyway, what's going on? Am I freezing? Am I locking up for you guys? Anyway, sponsored by my good day today, my good friends over at Fit New Patches. Nigga, you ain't got no juice. Believe that. But anyway, on to today's video. You guys see the title of the video right here. Will the Xbox One ever catch the PS4 in sales? You know, Sony throw around that number, that 22 million. I think it's funny, and I think it's crazy. It's downright lunacy that most PlayStation fans still think the Xbox One is at 10 million. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, from the latest sales figures ever released, the Xbox One is down by less than 1 million here in North America. When it comes to MPD sales, the PS4 have won more months, but not by much. You know, last month they won by 13,000. But when the Xbox One wins, especially around the holiday seasons, last holiday season they outsold the PS4 between 750,000 to 1 million consoles. You know what I mean? So they may win 12,000 here, 20,000 here, 50,000 here, but when it comes to holiday season, Microsoft is winning by more than 1 million. You know what I mean? So now overseas, like I said, North America is the biggest market, is the biggest consumer of anything. So when Sony released these numbers talking about they up by 70%, and first of all, you guys got to stop going by what's on VG charts. VG charts is not official, hasn't been official, never would be official, and oh wow! Shout out to Oreo Boreo. Got the Big Gamer Small Talk hoodie. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I mean? If you guys also, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow your boy on Twitter, Zaya2005. Shout out to my brother Showstopper. Just retweet it. You know what I mean? But as I was saying, you gotta stop going by VG charts. VG charts is not official. You know what I mean? At all. You know what I mean? At all. Prime example. VG charts last holiday season, had the Wii U selling, I think it was close to 300,000 or 200 something. It was like 300,000 for Black Friday. For the week of Black Friday, and they didn't sell 300,000 for the whole goddamn 2 months for the holiday season. You know what I mean? My wife just sent me a funny picture. So like I said, you know, people, like I said, people, like I said, like to go by BG charts. It's not official by any means. You know what I mean? The Xbox One is not being outsold by 3-1 and all that shit right here. It's actually it's very close. You don't see Microsoft really brag about too many numbers because they don't see any product the same being second place. This is not me damage control. It's the facts. You know what I mean? Just look up. You know what I mean? You got to look how the media make everything a big deal. Like last month when the PS4 outsold the Xbox One. Yeah, the king is back because the month before in April, the Xbox One won. You know, pretty close. And then when the PS4 won in May, here come the media and IGN. Oh, the king is back and this, that, and the other. But they didn't put any numbers. When you look at the NPD numbers, they only outsold the Xbox One by 13,000 units. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm telling you guys some real shit. Microsoft can lose every month this year up until the holiday season. You know what I mean? And Microsoft can make all that ground up and then some in 2 months. Between October and December. So not saying that's the ideal thing to do, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Look at what you got. Look what you got coming out this holiday season for the Xbox One. Forza 5 has a bundle. You got Tomb Raider. You got fucking Halo 5. You got a Gears of War game. They can be bundled. You know what I mean? You got a Fable game that can be bundled. You got like I said, you got a rare game that can be bundled. Like I said, Microsoft got a lot of exclusive. Also, they can do a price drop. It's $350 now. They can drop that bitch down to $300. Sony can't fuck with their price because they need a penny. You know what I mean? Every penny. And that's like I said, that's the strength and the upper hand that Microsoft has. You know what I mean? They're determined to be number one. With all this Windows 10 and all this shit that's got going on this holiday season, Microsoft is in a good position to catch Sony this year, especially here in the States, and surpass them this year in the States. You know what I mean? Which is the most important market. You take these little states, these little countries in Europe, Spain and Portugal, who sells maybe 2,000 units a month. Like, come on, like, you know, they got, and this is the shit that Sony does. They got 90% of the market, and you know, you look at these little countries, they selling maybe 40,000 units between all of them for the month, all of them combined. You know what I mean? So it's not that really big of a deal. You know, I'm not saying it's not important to, you know, to have a presence in those states, but not the way that Sony is making it seem like, you know, like the Xbox One is failing. And first of all, let's be clear of this. By no means, I'm sorry, the Xbox One is not a failing console. It's far outpacing the Xbox 360 at the same time on the market. You understand what I'm saying? After Gears. You know, the 360 really didn't start selling until Gears of War came out in 2006. You know what I mean? And it's far outpacing the Xbox 360 with the launch of Gears. So just think about that. Halo 5 is coming, ladies and gentlemen. You know how many Halo in the world? This is what you call a huge tempo title that has it's gonna probably do about 5 million units, if not more. You know what I mean? Real talk. And Sony doesn't really have anything to combat what Microsoft has going on in this holiday season. Look at Sony's holiday lineup, and what do they have? They ain't got no juice. Believe that. They don't, yo. Like, they ain't got, I mean, just think about it. What do they have this holiday season? Think about it. Uncharted Collection. I can play that on my Samsung TV. I'm just being without no multiplayer. You know what I mean? But I'm just keeping it real. Like, what do they have? You know, again, another lackluster fucking holiday season for Sony. And Microsoft is going all out. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be some shit, man. It's gonna be some shit. Mark my words. Do not be surprised if Microsoft surpasses Sony in the States this holiday season. Don't be surprised if they ain't got.
Niggas be talking about this. Niggas be red about that. They ain't even got no scratch. Oh, lame ass nigga, you whack. Bitch, you ain't got no juice.
Sony ain't got no juice. No juice. Believe that. But anyway, I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? So, in my humble opinion, yes, Microsoft can catch Sony in terms of sales. Don't believe all that 23.5 million this, that, and the other is a bunch of bullshit, man. Sony is the king of bullshitting. If they were selling 23 million consoles, what the fuck are they doing running with Kickstarters for? This thing, I want you guys to use your medulla oblongata. You know, use your brain. If these motherfuckers are selling 23 and 25 million consoles, why they need this for, you know, why they going to Kickstarter? Think about this, people. Sony is the king of all bullshit, media, and lies. Sony is a bunch of fucking liars, man. You know what I mean? You Sony fans need to wake up. They charge you guys top dollar for the PSN. The PSN is down right now. Right motherfucking now. It's down. But this is what you guys are paying for. We all know who got it going on. Oh, lame ass nigga, you whack. You niggas ain't got no juice. Believe that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying real shit though. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, Sony is the king of propaganda, man. The lies, man, with this media, man. The Xbox is the best box. I'm keeping it funky, man. The best features, the best online. You know what I mean? The best exclusives. Keeping it funky, man. The best controller. You know what I mean? So, wait, hold on. Bitch! You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? But it's all good, though. It's like I said, Sony is the king of all propaganda, man. I will hope that Microsoft will release some official numbers. You know what I mean? But trust me, Microsoft is still at 10 million sold and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's just the media. You know, like I said, BG charge whatsoever. So please don't go by that. You know what I mean? If any indication of how well the Xbox One is selling, just know that it's far outpacing the Xbox 360, which went on to sell over 90 million goddamn units. That's not my opinion. That's fact. You know what I mean? That's not my opinion. That's fact. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, shout out to the 47 people watching me live. Thank you, guys, for supporting us at Big Game with Small Talk Podcast. And I'm just keeping it funky, man. You know what I mean? All Microsoft got to do is win back North America, and is 0-0. Microsoft has never had a presence in Japan. Never. You know what I mean? Sony can keep Europe. Motherfucking the United States alone sold way more, triple the consoles they do in goddamn Europe. And that's a fact. All them low ass countries, I'm just telling you some real shit, man. You know what I mean? You know, and shout out, I'm looking at some of the comments here from Big. First of all, shout out to Beats Games Life, Zim84. Big fan of the show, and I appreciate the support. We don't ever see eye to eye, but like I said, we all can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He says that's almost impossible. The PS4 leads grows every day. Even when the Xbox One 4 out of like 26 months in the year is still lost in worldwide sales. Again, I want you guys to think about this. Even go back to last generation. Microsoft has never won in Europe. Microsoft has never won in Japan. But all they need is the United States. Bullshit, you're not. If you look at worldwide global sales for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, the 360 is ahead by like 3-4 million. You know what I mean? And like I said, Microsoft has never really had a foothold in Japan. And in Europe, like I said, it's always been second to Sony. And Sony in Europe is known as Sony land, but North America is where it's at. Like I said, Microsoft loses this month because of the Batman bundle. If they lose by 20,000, whatever the case may be, just mark over all these little 13,000 here, 20,000 here. Wait till November. Wait till September, October. You know what I mean? When Forza comes out, you got the Forza bundle. Motherfucking Halo comes out in October. You know what I mean? Even though Sony has the marketing deal for Call of Duty, we all know that Call of Duty is a Xbox game. You know what I mean? That's going to sell units. You know what I mean? Fable's going to sell units. Tomb Raider's going to sell units. And what does Sony have to look? They can't and don't let Microsoft get funky and do a $50 price drop. Then what? I'm saying I'm keeping it funky. I'm not gonna say, you know, at the end of the day, real shit. Just think about that. What does Sony have this holiday season that can combat what Microsoft has going on? I'm just keeping it funky. What do they have? Please don't say No Man's Sky or Tearaway, some goddamn. No one walks into the store and say, you know what? I can go home and download Tearaway. I can go home and download No Man's Sky. It doesn't work like that. You go by what you see on the shelf. You know, one thing about Microsoft, they market the hell, they advertise the hell out of their exclusives. You're going to see Tomb Raider all on TV. You're going to see Halo all on TV. You're going to see Forza all on TV. You're going to see Fable all on TV. You know what I mean? You're going to see that Gears of War Ultimate all on TV. Microsoft markets the hell out of their games, and Sony don't have anything. I'm telling you, mark my words, Microsoft is going to catch Sony alone in the United States this year. They down by less than 1 million. I'm telling you. They down by less than 1 million. They're going to catch them. And neither Microsoft or Sony are not doing that well in China. There was just an article on that. Because it's not real. They don't have the appealing software. Everything has to be, you know, moderate over there. They can't have no gore, no Grand Theft Autos and shit like that in China. You know what I mean? But they will get a Halo with Chinese actors. So look for that to move units in China. Believe that, nigga. They ain't got no juice. Believe that. Niggas talking about this. Niggas talking about that. Niggas don't get no juice. Believe that. Give it up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Can Microsoft catch the PS4 and sales in the United States, especially in the UK? Think about it. I want you to think, before you leave your comment, I want you to think long. That Europe shit means nothing. Those little territories like Pakistani and this, that, the other, they ain't selling no real units. North America is the biggest consumer of anything. And they're down by less than 1 million in North America, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to think about that. That's coming out of the gate, selling at a higher price point of $500 at a higher price point, you know what I mean, with the Connect and all that shit. You know what I mean? But now you can see they got the price down to $350. Microsoft is going to catch them and surpass them in North America. And then what? It's going to be right back to playing ball game all over again, baby. You know what I mean? You got to talk about those worldwide sales. That don't mean shit. North America is the biggest consumer of everything, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's planes, trains, automobiles. North America is where it's at. And once you go back to the last couple months of the MPD and look about how much Sony won those months by. Let's look at those numbers. You know what I mean? Then I want you to go back to last year around the holiday seasons and look by how much the Xbox One outsold the PS4 by. Think about that. Just like, it sounds like I'm pulling this shit out of my ass. And please, when you do your numbers, please don't post anything here about BG charts because it's not official. Those numbers are nowhere near close to anything. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna turn this show over to you guys. What do you think? Can Microsoft turn it around this year along with on the likes of Halo, on the likes of Tomb Raider, on the likes of Forza, on the likes of Gears? You know what I mean? Like Microsoft got it going on. Even look at next year. You got Gears 4. You got Quantum Break. You got Scalebound, Crackdown. You know what I mean? Killer Instinct Season 4. You ain't got No juice. Believe that. And like I said, you know what I mean? And with that being said, we also getting more exclusive to be announced at Gamescom. You know what I mean? You talking about Sony's winning Europe. They don't even have enough to show their fans and how appreciative and how thankful they are. They're not even going to Gamescom. Why? Because they ain't got no juice. They ain't got no juice. Believe that. They ain't got no content. They ain't got enough content to show. How many times you gonna show No Man's Sky? How many times you gonna show Tearaway? I've been saying that shit since when? Where's the new games at Sony? We've seen one new exclusive, one new IP from Sony in the last 2 years, and that's Horizon. Come on, man. You can't do it by remasters and remakes. That's not going to do it for you, bro. That's real talk. Where are the new? Name me? Name me 2 new games Sony have shown in the last 2 years. What? Horizon. That's it. Name me another game. Final Fantasy is not. That's a remake and that's not an exclusive. You know what I mean? Is if you listen to what they said first on PlayStation. It's coming to the Xbox. So again, name me some of the new exclusives that Sony showed. Nothing. They done ran out of steam, man. Ain't but so much you can talk about that, you know, that 1080p shit. Because once motherfucking Windows 10 and DirectX 12 hit, then what you got? Nothing. Nigga, you ain't got no juice. Believe that. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to open the conversation up to you guys. What do you guys think? Can Microsoft, on the heels of their big, mind you, they're down by less than 1 million in North America. So with that being said, what do you guys feel about, you know, Microsoft and what they can do this year, this holiday season? You know what I mean? With big games like Halo 5, Tomb Raider, Forza, Fable, what do you think they can do? You know what I mean? With Microsoft, when they lose to Sony in the month, it's like about 13,000, 20,000. Look at last numbers. Look at last year's numbers in the holiday season. That was without no Halo 5. That was without no Tomb Raider, none of that shit like that. And look how big the Xbox won the holiday season by those months. You know what I mean? Between 750,000 to 1 million. I'm just saying, man. They ain't got no juice. Believe that. So I'm gonna turn the conversation over to you guys. Let's have a sensible conversation right here. And we're gonna talk logistics and statistics. And let's be real about it, man. All right? Let me refresh the page here, man. My question is to you guys, do you think Microsoft, like I said, they down by less than 1 million in North America. You know what I mean? Do you think Microsoft can catch the PS4 in sales? In that Europe shit, that little countries, 13,000, you know what I mean? Those are very small countries. Like I said, North America is the biggest consumer in everything. Microsoft has never had Europe. They've never had a foothold in Japan. Outsold the PS3 in terms of worldwide sales on the strength of North America alone. So I'm saying, do you think that the Xbox One can catch the PS4 in sales? Let's go to the comment section now. SXGXTD, anything is possible. The X1 is about to have an ultimate comeback story. Really, don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years, rocking the peers. Okay, J Bones put Fallout 4 and Tomb Raider come out the same day. Microsoft can do a bundle with both games, and it will sell like hotcakes. True. Destroy 64, that Dreams game. Oh man, Sony. Arsenal fans said Sony had new IPs. The Order, nah, we've been hearing about The Order and Drive Club since 2013. I said, what new game? You know what I mean? We've been hearing about The Order and since 2013. And so what new game have they announced besides Horizon? Nothing. You know what I mean? Detorable Bora, whatever fuck one. The Xbox is literally too far behind to catch up in PS4. The PS4 would have to stop selling console for them to catch up. Microsoft needs to just turn the profit while all that matters now. Oh, the Xbox One is profitable, but my question: why do you think they're too far behind? Has Microsoft released any sales numbers? I know in the States they down by less than 1 million. You know what I mean? So let's see. The tadpole, the PS4 is having another Destiny bundle. Laughing my ass off. Sony is going to get embarrassed this holiday season. They're going to have to fire their marketing executive again. They're doing another fucking Destiny bundle. This is sad, ladies and gentlemen. This is sad. You Xbox love downplaying Europe and Japan because the Xbox ain't selling so well. When has the Xbox brand ever sold well in Japan? I'm just saying, when has the Xbox ever sold well in Japan? Last time I checked, North America is the biggest consumer of anything, so it's not us downplaying it. Sony has always won in Europe, you know what I mean? But what you know what I mean? Like, what are you saying? Like, I'm not downplaying, it's the truth. All Microsoft need to do is win back North America, ball game. You know what I mean? Because Sony ain't got no Jews, another Destiny bundle. Believe that. You know what I mean? Arsenal fan put BG charts is fake. They just make up the numbers. Yes, they are very fake. Very, very, very fake. You know what I mean? Shout out to my enemies. Unbiased gaming. Never catching the PS4 in sales. Just a fact. Worldwide sales will win this generation. Bloodborne will get Game of the Year over Halo. Mark my words. I doubt that very seriously. If the PS4 has 22 million, this be going by what Sony so, and how much did Bloodborne sell? Did it even sell 2 million units? I doubt of a game that can barely sell 2 million units get Game of the Year. I'm keeping it funky. You know what I mean? ATL Prince, but these systems are only 2 years old, and people are saying it's over. The Xbox One is dead. Xbox people still before their 360 more than Sony guys and their PS3s. With the fact that the backwards compatibility, that's going to be huge. You know what I mean? That they can play their games and look at the skills that Microsoft have coming out this holiday season. Buy Rainbow Six on the Xbox One. Get Rainbow Vegas 1 and 2 for the 360 free. When your Xbox One, like those are the crazy deals that Microsoft can do. Sony can't do anything like that, man. Lil V772 September. That's when I'll be jumping on that green box. Shout out to you, Zaire. Bang, bang, and at me day one. Zaire is my game attack. If y'all didn't know, ZAIRE. Come hop on with some Killer Instinct to NBA 2K. I might get back on that Mortal Kombat. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a minute. Riz the Biz is cheaper and still lagging. Two people prefer PlayStation always have. I mean, you think how much did PS3 have to fall for 360? Xbox has games coming out, but they have to go against games like Fallout 4, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Star Wars. And the last time I'm checking, every game that you just named is on the Xbox also. So why do Sony dudes try to act like multi-platform exclusive to their platform? Every game you just named is coming out on the Xbox One. Fallout 4 is going to have exclusive content for the Xbox One. They get Fallout 3 if you never played it. I'm just saying. Music gaming, Xbox One is never going to catch up. It's about 13 million units worldwide. UK is PS4 all the way next gen. Since when was Pakistan part of Europe? It's part of Asia, you fool. I'm just saying. I mean, don't take it literally, but what I'm saying to you is, where did you get this number 13 million from? What did you get? Where did you get this number? When did you get this message up? Where did you get this? Where did you get this this number of 13 million from? You know what I mean? So I don't know what you're talking about. Insane double output. No, because the PS4 is the most powerful. Let's talk about that with DirectX 12 and Windows 10 hit. Then we can talk about who's the most powerful, all right? And the coolest console. How's that coolest console working for you? With ain't PSN down? I mean, to me, the coolest console would be the one that you can just hop online and play your games and talk shit to your friends. Last time I checked, the PS4 is down. Let's say the remote. Oh, here we go. got so many damn Sony 4K TVs. That was the wrong damn remote. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, you know what I mean? FSK Phenomenal. He put dusty ass ponies got nothing to play this holiday season except Persona, Fantasy 5, or some shit. Laughing my ass off. PSN is back up, and that's a damn shame. Back up. It should never be down. It should always be on, man. You're paying for that shit. That's not a free service. Shout out to Ghost Rider, man, my brother. I feel Microsoft will catch up with the PS4 real soon. I don't believe that they sold 22 million consoles. They don't really have facts or sales. Laughing my ass off. Xbox all day, every day. Shift Rock put exactly. That's what most don't realize. That number is just an evaluation of anything. Not saying that PS4 is not as on the Xbox. It's just numbers and are never exact, especially PR numbers. Also, people forget that there's still a long way to go. Xbox catching up to the PS4 in the US so early. So it's an amazing comparison to last year where it took Sony a near decade. Irishman Eric Locke put HoloLens is going to sell 100 million plus Xbox Ones, as the Xbox One is the best media feed for HoloLens. If HoloLens becomes a success, I hope they don't overprice it. Proto SX, but nobody cares about the USA only sale. Witcher 3 sold twice the amount of copies on the PS4 than the Xbox One. And it had the marketing over for the next is over. Next gen is over. Wow, it's over. Okay. Gamers know best. Sony can have the sales. Honestly, I take the better network that's not down all the time. The better exclusive, the better community, and the better company to listen to us doesn't eBay for gamers for games over this sales day over the Xbox every day. Right, look at Sony now, 20 million sold and not a AAA exclusive this holiday season. Nothing but remasters out of the ass. Service that's forced you to pay to play your own games. Damn, it's going down. Joey Santiago put, if you look at the big gap Sony had on Microsoft a year ago and look at the gap now, it's closing so fast. Just wait. Windows 10 and all the new IPs that are coming out this holiday season, the gap will be gone for sure. Okio put, the simple answer is no. The Xbox One may be the better system. Obviously, that's a heavily opinion based, but Sony has the name. PlayStation is extremely popular name in console game and has been around for before the Xbox before the Xbox has. Xbox has never beat the PlayStation in sales, even last year. No, yeah, that's when you're wrong, bro. I'm gonna stop right there. Actually, even Aaron Greenberg tweeted me also. The Xbox 360 outsold last holiday season, surpassed the PS3 in sales. So that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's fact. Microsoft had a big announcements about that. The range get put in the US and the UK easy. J Cherry 13 Xbox new, I think in the US, but not globally. But listen, all they got to do is win in the US, like before. Like I said, in the US, the United States is the biggest consumer of anything, man. You know, let me refresh the page. That's all they got to do. You know, that's all they got to do. Let me put this here first. Let me refresh the page. They ain't got no juice. Believe that. Niggas talking about this. Niggas talking about that. Niggas ain't got Sony fucked up, man. He's talking about them. What about the games? Let me ask you, Sony dudes, man. What about the games? You know what I mean? You guys don't care about games. Look, what are you guys playing on the PlayStation for? Besides multi-plat that's on every other platform in PC. You guys don't care about that? You know, you guys don't care about that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't care about the games? You know what I mean? Like, I see you guys talking about everything but what's more important, the games, the features, you know what I mean? The online. You guys don't talk about that, man. You talking about, Brett, like, come on, man, it's crazy. It's damn shame how Sony got you jokers brainwashed, man. You talk about anything but what's important. Game. And this is the second holiday, but it's the third holiday in a row that Sony had some bullshit exclusive. You launched with Knack and Killzone. Last holiday season, you had Drive Club and Little Big Planet. This holiday season, what you got? Some remastered? Y'all ain't got no juice. Believe that. Cow Game Input. I saw a video talking about how Xbox has only remastered, but the last time I checked, the PS4 has the most remastered, and Microsoft have remastered games fully to gather excitement for actual game releases in the near future. Good point. When Sony put a remaster, all they do is stick a sticker and say 1080p, 60 frames a second, and it's the same damn game. Young Cole 187. I'm going to keep buying Xbox One until they catches up. LOL. I'm picking up my fourth Xbox One with 915 Forza 6 bundle. Bang bang. Mega Prime Tron 1. Shout me out, Zayn. Bang bang. Lily Fernandez put sales don't mean jet. Walmart sells more bargain, generic in-house ice cream compared to the likes of Ben and Jerry or Blue Bell. Doesn't even compare in quality or the bigger brands. Shaq Green, laughing my ass with the corporate pony of the year. Amazing Out never fails to write an essay on all the next gen videos, man. I told you, man, Amazing Yago, the resident pony of my channel. That's my little bro, though, man. You know what I mean? Look, there's one thing I can say about Amazing Yago. He may be a pony, but he don't get disrespectful. He may believe that bullshit that Sony spew out, but he don't get disrespectful, man. It is what it is, man. Tadpole put, I wouldn't see Microsoft call out Sony bullshit at Gamescom because the industry is boring now. E3 used to be a rap battle with no respect, no chill. Now everyone just pussyfoots around, is nice to each other. There's no competitive attitude. Microsoft needs to start getting mean. I agree with you on that one. You know what I mean? MC Portal Jumper put, Xbox is superior in every way. Good point. If one thing I could say about Microsoft, what they need to do, and what Sony does, it's a gimmick. But the big multiplex to come out, they do an exclusive branded theme console. Like that Batman console, that was ingenious though. You know, that was nice. That was slick shit. You know what I mean? It was a nice looking console. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? It was. XCrow96 said, if Microsoft takes North America, which they will, it's a wrap because all those games and their price drop that makes more bang for your buck. All Microsoft needs to dominate in North America. Let them know. Bang, bang. Yes, sir. Mr. Bing, I've never been one to quote VG charts numbers, man. If anyone go by the numbers of each other, you're a fucking fool. They're not official. You know what I mean? The NPD will tell you that every month. That those numbers are something that, like, real talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the truth. And I got that from industry executives. You know what I mean? I spoke to several people. You know what I mean? It's not official. Those numbers are nowhere. Isn't, you know, close to being official. You know what I mean? They don't. You know, I don't even think they still. Walmart doesn't. I don't. They wasn't. I'm sorry. Walmart wasn't participating in the NPD. I don't know if they are now. But I know they ain't getting their numbers from Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Walmart sells more anything than everybody. You know what I mean? Cycle Gamer put, I don't think so. If they do it, it will be very late this generation. The problem is the perception weighs more than reality. People are stubborn. It's very hard to change perception. And the perception that the PS4 is a more powerful console and the Xbox can't even do 1080p. But that should not be a perception because we know that's not true. Now, the Xbox can do 1080p. To the last time I checked, the Xbox One is the only console that have a game that's only AAA game that's exclusive of that's 1080p, 60 frames a second locked. The Xbox One, not the PS4. You know what I mean? Stone Girl, hey, hi next gen. What's up, baby girl? King Matthew the 19th. Sup, Zaire? You really need to enable the side chat pop. You know, it's not that. Just I'm on a Mac, man, and it makes it a little more easier for me to keep it all here on one screen instead of me, you know, flicking back and forth. But I'll check it out. Renee Williams put after the holidays, the Xbox will be up in the US. Outside of that, it's a toss. It depends on what hype is at the Gamescom in the European market. That's what I'll put. You know what I mean? If Microsoft comes out and really brings to their Gamescom, I got a feeling right now that Microsoft Gamescom is going to be way better than their E3. You know what I mean? Look at the heavy hitters they're going to show. And they said they're going to show more exclusives. So don't expect that indie sizzle reel. We're not going to see them indies again at E3. So take that out of the way. They're going to show game. They're going to show Scalebound. They're going to show Crackdown. They're going to show Quantum Break that we know of. You know what I mean? And they said they got more exclusives to show. You know what I mean? So that's going to be huge, man. You know what I mean? People put Gamers Expo. Damn, my next gen. Sony did another white PS4 bundle for Destiny. For the taking care. Sony fucked up, man. And people don't catch on to this shit right here. Like, this is crazy as hell. Like, how, like they come on, they show Destiny at their E3. That's like, you know, Sony is running on fuel. They ain't got shit to show. Here they're doing another Destiny bundle for a game that's been out for a year. Like, come on with this shit already. Like, knock it the fuck off. David Baker put, Microsoft definitely has the ability to come back, especially with this holiday lineup. And besides, the Xbox is the best box. Bang, bang. Ah! AKA, no juice. Believe that. LOL, love the video, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, man. Biggest markets for the Xbox are the US and the UK, and they should focus heavily on those. Loving the show. I appreciate the support, Blinks. 360. I appreciate that, man. Real talk. You know what I mean? We got any more questions here? Samuel Pereira put, heads up, PSN is down again. The second time this week, no amount of pony sales will make PSN come close to the Xbox Live, which is true. You know why? You know why PSN is down again? Because they ain't got no juice. Believe that. Niggas talking about this. Niggas talking about that. Niggas ain't got no juice.
Oh, lame ass nigga, you wet. Bitch, you ain't got no juice. Bitch, you get no juice. And nigga be telling me lies.
Woo! So they be telling these lies. Man, check out Boosie Badass, no juice, man. Niggas ain't got no juice. Believe that. I'm just saying, though, man. Listen what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, before I get out body. Shout out to the 97 people watching me live. What I'm saying at the end of the day is, right now, Microsoft is down by less than 1 million in North America. Down by less than 1 million in North America. You know what I mean? And this, in the months that Microsoft have lost to Sony, they've been by I mean, so like I said, Microsoft has never won Europe. They never had a foothold in Japan. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying at the end of the day is that, you know, we can have a new race on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We can have a new race on our hands. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be interesting to see. And you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But this is your boy Next Gen 720. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But let me know. I'm gonna go through a few more questions. You know what I mean? In comments, rather. You know what I mean? Just let me know what you think, man. Honestly, just think about it. They down by less than 1 million. Like, Microsoft is closing the gap. You know what I mean? They're closing the gap. You know what I mean? And like, it's crazy as hell. It just say if Microsoft surpasses Sony in North America, what's it going to be then? You know what I mean? You guys are going to have sales to brag about. Once DX12 and Windows 10 come out, you're not going to have resolution to brag about. And then can we finally get to talking about games, what matters most? You know what I mean? Shout out to Aussie Gamer, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, could we get back to talking about games? Who got the better exclusives and shit like that? What matters? Not resolution, not sales. You know what I mean? Who got the better games? And I'm just keeping it real. Who got the better features? Who got the better online service? You know what I mean? But I'm just keeping it funky, man. All right, we got a few more questions here. Cameron Pike put the Halo 5 will change the game. Bang bang. Zachary Bean. They might can eventually. Microsoft just has to push out limited edition consoles like the Forza 6 and Halo Xbox they have coming out. But the only way for Microsoft to catch up is to outsell the PS4 worldwide, and I don't see that happening. The PS4 is selling well, and that's without their big heavy hitters. And Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank, people tend to lean more towards Sony because of their variety of games they output, from AAA's to indies to ports from PC and remake. Xbox is a great console. If anybody a true gamer get both and enjoy the flaws and the good things they both have to offer, just like your woman. Yeah. All right. Melissa Russell. I love my Xbox One proud 24/7, but we also have to remember that the Dreamcast had the better gaming lineup at launch, and for a few years the PS2 was aggressively marketed in the US, but once the PS2 launched with the inbuilt DVD player, the Dreamcast started to die despite a great lineup. I see so many similarities between the Dreamcast and the Xbox One. Both have great games, but no matter what they do, they never can catch a break. The mainstream gamer media and its propaganda train have a lot to answer for when it comes to public perception of the Xbox One. Everyone, with the exception of the real fans and the hardcore, still think of the Xbox One as it was in 2013, which we all know is complete BS. Well, it's going to really turn around this year because the biggest, like the bigger multi-plats are going to be 1080p on all of them. Fallout 4 is 1080p, 30 frames per second on both. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So you don't have that to say, oh, you know what I mean. Like I said, once you take this whole resolution thing and thinking, once DirectX 12 and all that shit comes out, you know what I mean, and Windows 10, what the Xbox One was truly made for, you know what I mean. And once the Xbox One catches the PS4 in sales in North America, then what? What does Sony have? That's the $1 million question. You know what I mean? Yo, Tadpole crazy as hell. He put at Gamescom, Phil Spencer should bring Yoshida out in a cage and launch a Kickstarter for his freedom. Nigga, he ain't got no juice. Believe that. Oh, man, he joking crazy as hell. That joke is wow. Let me go to this last few comments here. Look at the body here. You jokers is wild, man. But I'm telling you, man, Microsoft won't do the damn thing, man. Microsoft won't do the damn thing. I'm telling you guys, man. Let me see. PlayStation Gaming Fam just listed some games. He put Rock Band 4, the Nathan Drake Collection, which I can play on my Samsung TV. He put Rainbow Six The Siege, Shovel Knight, Guitar Hero Live, all these are you naming all these goddamn multi-plats, man. Those are also on the Xbox One, bro. Like, what do you like? What the fuck is wrong with you guys, man? When I say game, I'm talking about exclusive IPs. You Sony fans love getting in, naming a bunch of fucking multi-plats. Those are not exclusives, man. The fuck are you motherfuckers stuck on stupid? Like, what? I don't understand that shit, man. But anyway, man, this is your boy Next Gen 720, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Thank you guys for participating, rocking out with me today. Like I said before, if you're not, go by and check out our store, the Red Big Game of Small Talk. Get your apparel, whether it's shirts, hoodies, t-shirts. We got Sony Pony shirts. We got Crap Game of Pistol on the PS4. We got a whole bunch of different designs. Go by and check us out, man. Bang, bang, Xbox One game, man. Big Game of Small Talk. The best podcast on YouTube, and thanks to you guys, man. I mean, we the voice of the people, man, of the Xbox community, man. They can't be denied, man. Big Game of Small Talk, man. Shout out to Crap Gamer. Shout out to motherfucking Showstopper. Shout out to Moose. Shout out to Tim Dog. Shout out to Warrior Ward. That's how we doing it, man. They ain't got no juice. Believe that. And I'm about to change my motherfucking patch, man. About to put another one of these Fresh Fit patches on. I'm like, niggas, you ain't got no juice. Believe that. They telling these lies. Niggas mean that. Now I'm out of here, man. Peace. Bang, bang.